Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a current favorites video. I'm going to be sharing fragrances that I have been loving lately, also some body care, makeup, just random favorites that I hope can help some of you out as well. So with that said, if you would like to see my current favorites, just keep on watching. So I hope that you guys are doing great today. So before I get started with today's favorites, I want to thank today's sponsor, which is Julianna's Perfume. If you don't know about Julianna's Perfume, they create fragrances that are inspired by many niche fragrances. Their quality is amazing and so are their prices. They offer great performing fragrances. The fragrances that they are inspired by are very expensive fragrances, and the way that they can get these fragrances to smell just like those fragrances is so shocking to me. And the reason why I choose to work so much with Julianna's Perfume, I don't want you guys to think that I am pushing this on you, but I feel like I can relate to this more than many other things that I talk about. So I am blessed to receive niche fragrances so that I can review them for you guys, and I will forever be grateful for that. But if we are realistically speaking, I am a mom of 3. Life is just very expensive right now, and I feel like when I talk to you guys about these fragrances, I feel very happy recommending them. I feel like I'm not recommending something that costs so much money when we have other priorities in life, if you know what I mean. And I know that a lot of you guys that watch me are moms as well. And even if you're not a mom, just living your daily life, you might be in school, you might be focusing on other things, but you still want to smell good. We want to smell good and we want to feel good about ourselves. So this is why I really like working with Julianna's Perfume and recommending their fragrances. And I feel like when I do talk about a niche fragrance, I like to have that option to give to you guys for an affordable option. I get so excited about that because it just makes me feel a little uncomfortable when I'm talking about a $300 perfume, when I know that not everyone can afford that, or when I know that not everyone wants to spend the money on that. So I want to be able to give you alternatives. I want to give you fragrances that are going to perform just as good, and I feel like I found it with Julianna's Perfume. So the last time that I did a video, I gave you guys the inspired version of Maison Francis Kurkdjian Gentle Fluidity Gold, which is one of my favorite fragrances for fall time and winter time. And now I have another one, and I have talked about this fragrance a lot, and this is Nishane 100 Silent Ways. So this is like a vanilla white floral with a little bit of peach mixed in, but this is pricey. So this version, when I tell you, this is so similar, you guys, and this is so affordable. This one's called Shades of Silence. So when I was testing it out, I sprayed it on one hand. This smells so good. And then I sprayed the original on the other one. They are super duper similar, but I will say that since I have had this one for a while, I think I've had it for like almost a year now, I have been starting to pick up a little bit more of that peach in there. It's a little bit more juicy. The Shades of Silence kind of reminds me of this one when I first got it. So I'm pretty sure that as this sits with time, that peach is probably going to come out just as much as in the original. The dry down is so similar. The performance is very similar as well. 100 Silent Ways to me, it's not a beast mode fragrance. It's not one that's going to take over the room. So this one is the same. This one is a little bit more closer to the skin, a little more personal. If you're gonna go and hug someone, they're definitely going to smell you, and it just smells very classy, sophisticated, a little chic. It's modern, so it's not something that smells mature or boring or anything. It has very beautiful notes. It has juicy peach notes, and then that vanilla starts coming through, and it's just so good. So this is another option that I wanted to share with you guys. And the next one that I want to show you guys is Lower Manhattan, and this one is inspired by Bond number 9, I think is what it's called, and the fragrance is Tribeca. I've always been very curious to try that fragrance, but I'm not spending the money on that. When I got this one, I was very excited with it. I think I'm really going to love this, and I'm going to put this in my next tray, or I might just sneak it into this tray because I feel like this one is perfect for summertime. It reminds me a lot of Baccarat Rouge 540, but I don't really get like that metallic-y type of feeling that you can sometimes get from that fragrance. I feel like with that one, there's certain days that I like how it smells, and then there's certain days that there's something about it that I don't enjoy too much. So this kind of reminds me of that DNA, but a little sweeter, better. I really like this one. I feel like you can wear this fragrance year round. It just makes you smell really sweet but airy at the same time. It's not too heavy, and I'm really excited to start wearing these as well. And Julianna's Perfume has been releasing their own blends of certain fragrances, and they have been doing such a great job with that. I've been really enjoying those as well. So I'm going to leave their information in the description box. I'm going to leave the link for you guys if you want to shop. I'm going to leave the fragrances that I talked about today. And I promise you that if you try these out, you're going to love them. And I'm just happy that I can give you guys affordable options, because I'm not all about only luxurious things or none of that. I'm a simple girl. I'm a mom. And again, if I can have luxurious things, that's a nice plus. But I can definitely relate way more with the prices that Julianna's Perfume offers. And just the quality is out of this world. Thank you once again, Julianna's Perfume, for sponsoring today's video. And I'm going to get into my favorites. So I used to do monthly favorites, but I'm trying to kind of slow down with the way I do things. I've been thinking a lot about my content, about what I share with you guys, and I want to take breaks because I know that my channel has a lot of hauls, a lot of shopping involved, and I have a Sephora haul coming up after I film this. But after that haul, I want to take a break. I love doing that. I don't limit myself to going on a no buy, but I do like to tell myself, okay, for the month of July and August, I want to focus more on using the things that I have and trying them out, because if I don't use them and I'm constantly bringing in new things, I can't test out things and tell you guys how they're working, if they're good, if they're bad, because I'm just overwhelmed with so much product. So these favorites, I have tried them out. I've been using them. I know that I love them, and I can just with confidence recommend them to you guys. So I am going to start off with the fragrances. So the first one I'm going to talk about, again, super duper affordable. This one is by Eau de Juice, and this is Good Energy. This is perfect for summertime. It's a very tropical, mango, juicy, flirty scent. This is perfect for hot weather. It smells so good. It smells just like summertime. And what I love about this is just how affordable it is. And I have not tried the other ones. A lot of you guys told me to try out, I think it was the pink and the blue. So I do want to give more of these a try, but for right now I'm really enjoying the Good Energy one. This one is just tropical. I am a tropical girl, and I feel like lately I've just been really finding my style, what works for me, what doesn't work for me. I'm noticing that I'm just a tropical freshy girl, and then once we get into fall, then I go into my gourmand and sweet mood. But for summertime, these are the types of fragrances that I love. Next up, I have not stopped talking about this one. I've talked about it quite a lot. This one is ELLIS Brooklyn Miami Nectar. This one already has a dent going on, which is crazy. This one is another tropical fragrance. It opens up very breezy, beachy, kind of like that breeze that you get from the palm trees. But then in the dry down, it gets a little woody, not too strong, not too much, but it adds this woodiness that to me translates into like a sexy vibe. So Miami Nectar to me is perfect because I'm from Miami, and it makes me think of like South Beach. When you go to South Beach is usually when you want to get all cute and pretty, but you're next to the beach, and this it fits the vibes. You're gonna have tropical, creamy, the coconut, I feel like it's coming through a little bit more lately, and the pineapple is amazing. This is just like a piña colada mixed with breezy palm trees, the beach, suntan, just perfect for summer. I've been loving this one. Next up, I have been so in love with the OUAI St. Bart's body mist. I don't know where I was at. I don't know what rock I was living under when I decided not to try the BODYCARE, which I did since then get the body wash. I have the body butter. I'm missing the scrub. I want to try out the scrub. If any of you guys have tried out the scrub, let me know how it works out for you. But as you can see, this one has a baby dent going on with this one. I love reaching for this one either in the morning when I'm about to start my day, after I shower in the evening, because it's just a more soft scent. Remember, it's a body mist, so it's not going to be strong like a perfume, but it performs really well. For it being a body mist, I can smell it on myself. And what I like about this one is that I can spray it into my hair. It's not going to damage my hair, and my hair really holds on to fragrance. So my skin, it could be 50-50. There's fragrances that just disappear from my skin. So being able to spray this in my hair is like such a plus. And it just smells very tropical. These two layered together, perfect. I have layered these together because they kind of give similar vibes. This one to me gives me that vibe of like tropical, coconut, beachy, like sunny, but then at the same time I feel like you could have like hugged your man and a little bit of his cologne mixed in with like that beachy tropical vibe. It just gives like a really sexy, like even for nighttime this would smell amazing. It's to me tropical done in like a elevated luxurious way, but still easygoing and airy, and it's just really nice. I really recommend this, and I hope that they come out with a perfume for this because they do have perfumes. So if they release a perfume for this one, I'm definitely getting that. Next up is another affordable fragrance that I have been enjoying so much, and this one was sent to me by Pacifica Beauty. This is Passion Fruit, and I have been testing this one out, and every single time that I spray this on myself, it's just like a happy, just it puts me in a good mood. It's bright, it's flirty. This one definitely is not like the other ones. It's not so much coconut, it's not that type of vibe. To me, this one's more like sparkling passion fruit. It's flirty, very flirty. Very feminine, and it just has almost like a citrusy bright feeling to it. I really enjoy this one, and it performs pretty good, and this is super affordable as well. I think you could find these at Target if I'm not mistaken, and you can also order it from Ulta. So I am going to put a link in the description box if you're interested. I like that it's affordable. I like that it smells very summery and just easy to wear. I like fragrances that are just easy reach, don't gotta think too much about them. When I do my perfume tray update this month, I got like some tea for you guys, because one of the fragrances that I wanted to kind of get to know better, I really like it when I spray it on my skin and I smell it, but when I wore it, it drove me nuts. And those are the types of fragrances that I don't want in my collection, because I went to have dinner with my family, and on the way there, all I kept thinking was, this perfume is suffocating me. Like, I don't like the feeling of that. And I didn't even spray it too close to my neck. It was mainly lower, but it's just a strong fragrance. So you guys will hear about that in my next update. But these that I'm talking about are just easy reach for me, and I would have preferred that over the one that I wore. Next up, we have Le Monde Gourmand, and this one is LAIT de Coco, and I love this one because it literally looks like coconut milk in there, and this smells amazing. This is like coconut, but then it has, I'm not sure if this has vanilla, but I feel like it has like a vanilla touch. It's just very smooth and fluffy and airy. It just has this smoothness to it, this creaminess to it, and to me this one smells almost gourmand. It makes me think of like a moussey dessert or something like that. It smells like someone can eat you up, but it's good for summertime because it's not too thick either. It's perfect. It's a little airy, it's coconutty. It has to have vanilla in there. I will put the notes up, but it has to have vanilla because I feel like I get that combination that I really like with vanilla and coconut. So if you like that type of combo, this one is so good and affordable. And my last fragrance, you guys, I have fallen even more in love with this one. I started off with a travel size with this one, and I graduated myself to the full size bottle, and I wanted to give it some love this month. And when I tell you, this one for me is also an easy reach. This one for me makes me feel so good. It works for any time. I feel like this one is just all year round, signature worthy type of scent. And this one is PHLUR Father Figure. What a beautiful fragrance. And my husband compliments me every time that I've put this one on. He definitely notices it, and he always tells me how good I smell. And my daughters complimented me on almost every single one of these fragrances that I talked about. Every time I put them on, one of them tells me, you smell really good, mommy. So that is a plus as well. So here is the bottle for Father Figure. It has a magnetic top, feels really, really nice. It's heavy. And this one to me is more like those types of fragrances like the Seven Virtues, Amber Vanilla, Glossier You, all of those like musky second skin type of fragrances. This one also kind of reminds me of the new niche one that I got, which is really, really nice, which is the Fugazi Angel Dust. That one leans to me a little bit more woody, I would say. This one is a little softer to me, and this one I believe has fig, but then there's also iris, there's orris root, you have musk and vanilla. The sandalwood definitely comes through. It's a little woody, powdery. It's just one that you can wear anywhere daily, to run errands, to go out at nighttime. Like sometimes I'm going to go out last minute and I reach for this one and just spray it on because I know that it's not gonna do me wrong. So that is Father Figure. So those are the fragrances that I've been loving. I want to talk to you guys about some body care real quick. I talk about this to you guys a lot during summertime. Every time summer rolls around, I love to pick up the Dove cucumber and green tea body wash. This during summer, and I'm not a cucumber girl. I do not like cucumber scents or lotions or nothing, but this one is so refreshing and it just keeps you smelling really fresh, and it sticks onto your skin after you get out of the shower. So this one's empty. There's nothing left in here. I did get the coconut one, which is in my shower now, but I need to pick up another one of these because this one is not your typical cucumber. It just smells very, very refreshing, and it's just so nice on the skin and moisturizing. It doesn't strip my skin. It doesn't make it feel dry or tight or anything. So just wanted to kind of recommend it again, even though I've talked about this one a few times before. And for face cleansers, I just finished this one up. I always tell you guys that I love my Tatcha cleanser, I love my Kiehl's cleanser, but I kind of rotate these three. So this one is the Roche Posay, and this one is the Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. I love that it has a pump, and this one has niacinamide, I believe. Yeah, it has niacinamide, and it's for normal to dry skin. The only thing that I will say I experienced with this one is that if I put this on my skin and I wash it for too long, I kind of start feeling like a warm sensation that I'm not a fan of, but I don't take that long. Like I would have to be like washing for a really long time. But if I just do like my normal cleansing of my face, it's good. It keeps my skin clear. So this one works for me really, really good, and I definitely recommend it. If you're looking for something that you could find in the drugstore, this one is good, and it lasts a long time because it's big. So that's a good one. Skincare, I also have Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Serum. And this one, I cannot tell you how many of these I've gone through. This one is just has a tiny little bit right there. I love to use this right after I wash my face, before I go in with anything. I feel like this helps to really moisturize the skin, and I noticed something with this that has been helping so much. So when I'm using, for example, niacinamide or any actives, and I put it directly on my skin, like if my skin is dry, I feel like that irritates my skin, and it kind of gives me like that tingly sensation on my skin, and I hate that. But I noticed that if I go in with a hyaluronic acid first and then go in with my serums or a moisturizer or something to treat a breakout, my skin feels really, really comfortable. I don't get that weird sensation. So I love this. I never break out with this. It's so good. It's like one of my favorite steps before I do anything else. Since this one is done, I am going to try the La Roche-Posay one because I did get that one recently. But if for some reason that one doesn't work out for me, I'm going right back to this one. So good. I definitely recommend. For my body, I went through these two and I just really loved the scent of these. This is from Tree Hut. These are my favorite body scrubs. And I did go through Ocean Glow. It's completely empty. I realized that for some reason, I'm not a rose girl, but Moroccan Rose has got to be, I think, my number one fragrance in the body scrubs. It smells so good. I want to get the big size of this. It's not a strong rose. I wish that I had a perfume that smelled just like this, because this, when you take a shower and you start scrubbing your body with this, it fills up the entire shower. Now, the Ocean Glow was more of like a refreshing, more like aromatic almost type of feeling in the shower, but this one is so feminine. It's beautiful. It just makes you feel so pretty, and it smells so good. So I want to get this one in full size next. Actually, I only have one makeup product. How crazy. I'm pretty sure I could talk about a few other things, but I'll leave that for my next one because I have been testing out a lot of new things. But this right here impressed me so much from the first time that I used it. And these are the NYX Buttermelt bronzers. These bronzers are so good. I got two colors because I didn't know which one was going to work better for me. So I picked up All Buttered Up and I think Butter Biscuit or something like that. Yeah, Butter Biscuit. So here are the shades, Butter Biscuit and All Buttered Up. I like this one all over my face, and then this one I kind of use it to like add it to like the areas that I want to give a little bit more of like a contoured look since it's a little bit darker. But these are pigmented. You only need to dab your brush in there just one time. If you go crazy and you swirl your brush in here, you're going to mess up your makeup. I've seen so many TikToks of people trying it for the first time and literally getting like just a big blob of it on their skin. But if you just do one little tap, that is enough to do like half of your face and do another tap and do the other half, and it gives the most beautiful, smooth, it's not patchy, the colors are perfect, they're not too orange. There's not too much to say about this except that they're just really nice bronzers and they have become a favorite for me. Now for some random favorites, this product right here, I have been using this product for, I can't even tell you for how long. As far back as I can remember, I think even before I had kids or right when I had my first daughter. So it's been more than 10 years. I can't be without this. I purchased this over and over and over. My girls love it now. They asked me to spray it too. This is from Bath and Body Works, and this is the Sleep Pillow and Body Mist, and this is in the lavender and vanilla. When I tell you, you will go to bed like a baby. I spray this all over my bed, on my pillow, on my bed. I spray it on my daughter's bed. I even used to use it when they were babies, and most of the time it used to calm them down. Like if they were having a hard time settling down and they were crying a lot, I would spray this in the room and like we would all just kind of like chill out with it. The smell of this, it's perfection. I probably have bought like 20 of these. I literally have a little bit left, so I do have to get a new one, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about it because I'm like, these are the things that I really love, so I should be sharing it. If you have a hard time maybe winding down, or you want to have like a nice relaxing kind of aromatic scent while you're going to sleep, this right here, so good. My all-time favorite. Can't live without this. Is so good. Let's talk about my braces. I was not gonna include this in this video, but last minute I had to. So I usually get a lot of like little blisters because the brackets kind of rub against the inside of your mouth, and it hurts so bad. So during the weekend, I got probably the worst one that I've ever gotten right here. So if my face looks a little bit swollen, I woke up today and my lip looked like I had just gotten lip filler. It was like a ball of how irritated it was. And I remembered that I had bought these, and these, I got them from Amazon in case anyone has braces and could help you. This is called ORTHODOTS. It says relieves pain and irritation. This is how they look. And I did get them on Amazon, so I'll put the link on the description box. I have used different types of these, but I feel like those will just like come off if you're talking. Like right now I have it on the bottom side of my mouth and they're not moving. They're still there, and it's so soothing to kind of let that area heal. And what I like about it is that it's activated with the moisture, so when it touches your mouth, it kind of helps it to stick on there, and it just stays on for, I've had it on since this morning after I ate breakfast. So I love it. They come in these little packs. So I used this one this morning, but it's just like a little square. If you can see it, you take that little square and you just place it on the bracket that is hurting you. You're not gonna have no more pain. So yeah, I was putting myself through pain for no reason, but I have like 4 of these because I think the pack brought like 4 boxes. So good. And then my last super random favorite is this baby right here. Without getting into too much details about the bathroom, I've always had a little bit of trouble going to the bathroom. So I wasn't a regular person, so I would feel really bloated. It was really hard for me to lose weight because I was always struggling with like my digestion and going to the bathroom and all of that. And then on top of that, I wasn't really sleeping too good either. So I kept hearing about this magnesium. Everyone was doing like the sleepy girl cocktail drink and all that stuff. I haven't done all that yet. I do want to try it out, but I haven't done that yet. I've just been taking, this is completely empty. I have another one downstairs in my kitchen, but I brought the empty one to show you guys. I have it in the Berry Calm, and this is for relaxation and to help you sleep. When I tell you, I knock out and I leave this earth. There have been nights where I have literally like laid down, fallen asleep, and when I open my eyes, it's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just like that's like perfect. That's perfect rest. Only way that I will wake up in the middle of the night is if one of my girls are having a hard time sleeping and they're crying or something. But if everyone is knocked out, this will keep me knocked out until the next day. And it keeps me regular as well. I'm so happy. It has been like a godsend. It is pricey. That's the only thing I don't like. I did try the brand Calm, which was like a big one, and I still have it, but I feel like I don't get the same effects as I do with this one. So in the back, it says its magnesium is essential for relaxation, sleep, and neurotransmitter function. Our 3 bioavailable forms of magnesium work quickly to support healthy nervous system function and reduce the effects of stress. So yeah, the only drawback is the price. But other than that, it really, really works. But I will say this, make sure that you start off. I started off with half of the dose that they suggest because I did see that some people complained about getting kind of like cramping, that pain that you get to go to the bathroom. So I was not trying to go through that. So then when I realized that I wasn't getting any pain, I went up to the full teaspoon. You mix it into water. To me, it tastes good. I actually like this one because the Calm brand is so fizzy and kind of like tart. It's really hard to drink that one, but this one I just drink it super fast. One day I made a mistake and instead of getting a teaspoon, I put in a half a tablespoon. When I tell you my stomach was hurting, never again. I was like, why is my stomach hurting so bad? And I realized after that I used half a tablespoon. So yeah, a teaspoon. I think like one of these lasts me more than a month. Honestly, I've bought 2 so far, but yeah, really, really recommend this. I really like it. You could even get that from Sephora, but I ordered mine from Amazon because I wanted it delivered quick. So that is it for my current favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below if any of these products worked for you, if you love them. That way people can get the opinion of others, not just me. So thank you so much for those of you who leave your feedback in the comment section. I appreciate it. Don't forget to check out Julianna's Perfume. If you love fragrances, if you're looking for an affordable option, they got you. Check them out in my description box. And with that said, thank you so much for being here with me today. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.